Namaste. Swagatam and a very warm welcome to the Rasa School of Performing Arts presentation, the second Arangetram for Rasa School, but the first Arangetram for Rasa School in Corpus Christi. The first Arangetram is that of Sarika Yarrabolu. Before I formally call her younger sister and cousins to welcome us, I would like to go over some housekeeping rules. Can we please make sure that our phones are either in silent or vibrate mode? And we love children, but children can become fretful sometimes and need our attention more than the program. In such cases, please give your child the attention it needs and be respectful of the artist and the audience and step away to give your child the attention they need. There is no food or drink allowed in this auditorium. Please refrain from any photography and videography. Please enjoy the program. We do have designated people to do the videography and photography. If you all need to use the restrooms, the ladies' room is to my right and the men's room is to my left outside the auditorium. I know that this is a very proud moment for the Yarrabolu family. So without further ado, I would like to call upon Siri Yarrabolu, the younger sister, and the cousins Sanvi Kambam and Sanjana Kambam to welcome us on behalf of the Yarrabolu family. Siri, Sanvi, and Sanjana.
Hello everyone, my name is Siri and I'm Sarika's little sister. First of all, I want to thank you and welcome you all for coming to Sarika's dance performance. I can't express how amazing she is. Her expressions are sharp and her movements are mind-blowing and just beautiful. Putting the dance part aside, Sarika is nice and kind and maybe a little shy, but overall she is the sister everyone would want. I don't need to wish her a good luck because I know she'll rock this. Thank you. Let's all enjoy her beautiful performance. Hi, my name is Sanvi and I'm Sarika's cousin from Phoenix. I haven't seen Sarika dance many times, but when I do, she does it so passionately. I recall during my Sari function, people were off their seats and clapping for how well Sarika performed. Other than dance, Sarika is very polite and puts everything into not only dance, but everything she does. I can't be more proud that I can say Sarika is my cousin, the girl who's amazing at dance. I am very sure you will enjoy every second of this fantastic show Sarika and her family worked hard to put together. Thank you. Hi, my name is Sanjana and I'm Sarika's cousin. Last year I visited Texas when I came to know her better. Sarika was very quiet, unlike her sister Sari. Still, she was nice and very good at drawing and dancing. I think she's a great cousin and I really want to be like her. I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Siri, Sanvi, and Sanjana for such a nice, warm welcome. You all can take your seats. And now, for us to hear and get an introduction to who Sarika is, I invite her cousin, Shrikar Rachamala.
Hello, everyone. I have written this speech over 4 times. Of course, it was initially never longer than 3 or 4 sentences. Even now, I'm not quite sure what I wrote about, but they say the 5th time around is a charm, or something like that. When I first heard that Sarika would be doing her ARANGETRAM, I thought to myself, my cousin cannot do a single pull-up. She's the literal opposite of the fastest person on the track team. How in the world is she going to dance for over 1.5 hours? Then I remembered those fun monthly family gatherings where she would dance to Telugu songs for hours and hours on end. However, the thought stayed in my head that she would not be performing for fun this time, but instead to show off her mastery of BHARATANATYam. As the months and months of her ARANGETRAM training went by, I started to notice 2 things. Her feet would hit the ground with such ferocity that I feared the ground would give away. And she was consuming more food than me, which for those of you who know me is a ridiculous feat. That's when I realized the amount of hard work and perseverance that Sarika has poured into this performance, a professional Bharatanatyam debut. This past summer, we visited India together. I vividly remember the day we toured the numerous temples in Hampi, and Sarika was forced by Lakshmi Pinni to perform under the ancient ruins, as it would make for a cinematic video. Although Sarika was a little shy at first to perform in public, she eventually mustered up the courage to dance and put on one of the best performances I've ever seen. That's when I realized that maybe she wasn't forced after all. Instead, she has a deep passion for this niche art for which she chooses to keep hidden. Luckily, all of us gathered here today have the opportunity of a lifetime to watch her put on one of the best, if not the best, performance of her life. When I was first told last week that I not only have to write a speech, but I had to make it nice about my cousin, I realized this would be much harder than I thought. All kidding aside, I'm very happy and proud to be speaking about Sarika tonight. She has just pulled off her first year of high school with near perfect grades and managed to practice tediously alongside school for ARANGETRAM. We've had many great memories growing up, but for me, this evening is something I will always treasure. Watching my cousin perform in front of all of you in complete grandeur and proficiency. These are all things that I normally wouldn't say to her face, save for the insults, but I'm glad I got to say it now. Sarika, wherever you are, you're an amazing and your family loves you. Keep it up and good luck this afternoon.
Thank you for the kind introduction, Shrikar. We now formally begin the program with an invocation to remove obstacles in this art endeavor, for the protection of the elements, to propitiate gods, for a great experience of the audience, well-being of the organizer, welfare of artists, actualization of knowledge imparted by the teacher, I take recourse to offering of flowers, an invocation by Srimati Pustakam Rama. We begin with the Pushpanjali and Adivo in Raga Madhyamavati, Tala Adi. The composer is Annamacharya. The dancer begins the performance with the traditional offering of flowers. Annamacharya could see a place fully covered by Adi Isha's 10,000 heads and recognized it as Sri Hari's place. He describes the place Sesha Chalamu and Venkatanagamu as the most sacred place where all the gods stay and all the rishis love to live. That is the topmost Venkatachalam. That is the most favorite of Brahma and other gods. That is the eternal abode of all sages. See that, bow to that, it is all bliss. Pushpanjali and Adivo.
Tajam, tagadajam, dimita kundari kita takatam tam tam tajam, tagadajam, dimita kundari kita takatam tam tam tajam, tagadajam, dimita kundari kita takatam tam tam tajam, tagadajam, dimita kundari kita takatam tam tajam, tagadajam, dimita kundari kita takatam tam 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 tajam, tagadajam, dimita kundari kita takatam tam 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 tadigina tam tajam, dim tadigina tam tajam, tum tadigina tam tajam, nam tadigina tam tajam, tam tadigina tam dim tadigina tam tum tadigina tam nam tadigina tam tam tadigina tam dim tadigina tam tum tadigina tam nam tadigina tam taditta dana tajam tadini tadingina tam tajam, tadingina tam tadingina tam tajam, tadingina tam tadingina tam tadingina tam tajam, tagadajam, dimita kundari kita takatam tam tam tajam, tagadajam, dimita kundari kita takatam tam tam tajam, tagadajam. Adivo, 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 పడగల మయమో మదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము 10,000 శేషుల పడగల మయమో మదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము 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 అది వెంకటాచల మహిళోనతము అదివో బ్రహ్మాదుల కపరూపము అది వెంకటాచల మహిళోనతము అదివో బ్రహ్మాదుల కపరూపము అదివో నిత్య నివాసమఖిల మునులకు అదివో నిత్య నివాసమఖిల మునులకు అది చూడుడు అది మృక్కుడు అది చూడుడు అది మృక్కుడు అది చూడుడది మృక్కుడానందమయమో అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము 10,000 శేషుల పడగలమయమో అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము 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 కైవల్య పదము వెంకటనగమదివో శ్రీ వెంకటపతికి సిరులైనది కైవల్య పదము వెంకటనగమదివో శ్రీ వెంకటపతికి సిరులైనది భావింప సకల సంపద రూపమదేవో భావింప సకల సంపద రూపమదేవో పావనములకెల్ల పావనమయము భావింప సకల సంపద రూపమదేవో పావనములకెల్ల పావనమయము అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము 10,000 శేషుల పడగలమయమో అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము శ్రీహరివాసము శ్రీహరివాసము
ఓం సహనా వవతు సహనౌ పునత్తు సహ వీర్యం కరవావహై తేజస్వినా వధితమస్తు మా విద్ వేషావహై ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. Translates, Om, may God protect us both, teacher and student. May God nourish us both. May we work together with energy and vigor. May our study be enlightening. Peace, peace, and peace. It is a great honor and a proud event for both Rasa and Kaveri Natya Yoga. As expressed in the shloka, this is a student-teacher endeavor. Guru Dr. Sridhara Akihabalu and I are very happy that Guru Usha Bulusu is passing on this tradition of Bharatanatyam to another generation. We are very happy for Guru Usha Bulusu and Rasa School of Indian Performing Arts and wish for many more students such as Sarika to learn and grow in dance. The next item is a Jatiswaram in Raga Vitappi, Tala Adi. The composer is Jairam Kikeri. A Jatiswaram brings out the three aspects of dance: unity of music, rhythm, and movements. Jatiswaram.
Pamari sada sa da sada pamari sada sa sadima pa da sa da sada pamari sada sa sadima pa da sa da sada pamari sada sa sarima pa da sa da sada pamari sada sa sarima pa da sa da sada pamari sada sa sarima pa da sa da sada pamari sada sa sarima pa da sa da sada pamari sada sa sarima pa da sa da sada pamari sada sa sarima pa da sa da sada pamari sada sa Sadima pa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa da da sa da da ri da da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa da da sa da da ri da da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa da sa ri ma pa ri ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa da sa ri ma pa ri ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa da sa ri ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa da sa ri ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa da da sa da da ri da sa ri ma pa da sa pa da sa ma pa da ma pa da da sa da pa da pa ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sari ma ri ma pa ma ri sa ri ma pa sa da pa ma sari ma ri ma pa ma ri sa sari ma ri ma pa da pa da sa ri ma pa ma ri sa ri ma pa sa da pa ma sari ma ri ma pa ma ri sa sari ma ri ma pa da pa da sa ri ma ri sa da ma pa da sa sari ri ma pa sa sari ri sa sari ri sa ma ri sa sari ri sa ma sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da pa da sa da pa ma pa da pa ma ri da pa da sa da pa ma pa da pa ma ri da sa ri sari ma ri sa sari ma ri ma pa da sa da ri ma pa da sa ri ma pa da sa ri ma pa da da sa ri sa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa da pa ma ri sa da sa sari ma pa sari ma pa da sa ri ma pa da ri ma pa da sa ri ma pa da sa ri ma
At this point, I'd like to introduce the music ensemble. The Natuvangam is by Guru Dr. Sridhara Akihabalu and Prasanna Kumar. The vocal is Srimati Pustakam Rama. The Mrudangam or percussion is G. Gurumurthy. The flautist is Jairam Kekeri. The violin is Mysore Dayakar, and the veena is by Chitra Lingam. The next item is on feminine divinity, Shaktiism. Shaktiism focuses on the goddess generically called Devi. She is worshipped most often as the consort of Shiva, but has also been raised to the status of supreme. The Shakta tradition specifically worships Shiva's consort in her various forms such as Parvati, Durga, Kali, etc. Shaktiism, the doctrine of energy, the power of the goddess, is a major tradition of Hinduism wherein the metaphysical reality is considered feminine and the Devi is supreme. It includes a variety of goddesses, all considered aspects of the same supreme goddess. Shaktas conceive the goddess as the supreme, ultimate, eternal reality of all existence, or same as the Brahman concept of Hinduism. She is considered to be simultaneously the source of all creation, its embodiment, and the energy that animates and governs it, and that into which everything will ultimately dissolve. Shaktiism views the Devi as the source, essence, and substance of everything in creation. The composer Maha Vaidyanatha Iyer depicts Sri Rajarajeshwari in the next item, Pahi Mam Sri Rajarajeshwari, in Raga Janaranjani Tala Adi. My obeisances to the goddess Raja Rajeshwari, who is the kind one and the wife of Shankara. She is the one who bestows unsurpassed happiness. She is the one who rides on a lion. She is a river of kindness and the enchanting one. She is the one who destroyed the demons, Bhanda, Chanda, Munda, and Mahisha. She is the entertaining one and the spotless one. She is the one who takes care of the learned. She has a sweet voice and speech. She is the one who defeats enemies and protects us. Pahi Mam Sri Raja Rajeshwari.
केयूर हारवली जाजी चंपक वैजयंती लहरी ग्रैवे कैराजिता वीणा 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 वेणु विनोद मंडितकर वीरासने संस्थिता छिद्रूपे 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 परदेवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी श्रीराजराजेश्वरी पाहि मां श्री राजराजेश्वरी कृपाकरि शङ्करि 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 पाहि मां श्री राजराजेश्वरी ये हि सुखं देहि सिंहवाहिनी दया प्रवाहिनी मोहिनी ये हि सुखं देहि सिंहवाहिनी दया प्रवाहिनी मोहिनी ये हि सुखं देहि सिंहवाहिनी Sari Gama Pada Mama Pada Mani Samari Sari 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 Gama Pahimam Shri Raja Rajeshwari Kripakari Shankari Pahimam Shri Raja Rajeshwari Bhanda Chanda Munda Khandani Mahisha Bhanjani Janaranjani Niranjani 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 Pandita Shri Guhadasa Poshini Subhashini Ripu Bhishani Varabhushani Bhanda Chanda Munda Khandani Mahisha Bhanjani Janaranjani Niranjani Pandita Shri Guhadasa Poshini Subhashini Ripu Bhishani Varabhushani Pamadisa Dava Pamamarisa Nisari Gama Pa Sari Gama Pa Dava Mapa Dava Nisa Pari Sari Sari Gama Risa Sada Pamari Sari Gama Pa Pamarisa Dava Pamamarisa Nisari Gama Pa Sari Gama Pa Dava Mapa Dava Nisa Pari Sari Sari Gama Risa Sada Pamari Sari Gama Pahimam Shri Raja Rajeshwari Kripakari Shankari Pahimam Shri Raja Rajeshwari Raja Rajeshwari Raja
The next item is a Saptaratna Kruti, Madhava Hrudi Kelini in Raga Kalyani Tala Adi. Sarika will present a song about Radha written by Utukadu Venkata Subbaya. Rarely did Carnatic Vaidyakars dedicate songs to Radha, so this song is rather unique. Kavi's words are more subtle with a subtext of eroticism. It is one of the poet's Sapta Ratna Kritis. Sanskrit is a great language for multiple meanings. Raga Kalyani is perfect for the Shringara Bhava of this song. Victory to Radha, she who dallies in the heart of Krishna. She is the intoxicated bee enamored with the lotus face of Krishna. She who is the very seat of all enjoyments, who enjoys the beautiful rhythm of the incomparable music of Krishna's flute. She who is the slender woman who lives in an arbor covered to the tips with all kinds of fragrant flowers and blossoms. O Radha, who enjoys rustic dance of cowherds with Krishna and the gopis. She who is the one who owns the undivided love of Krishna. She who is free of limitations, the lover of Krishna, whose neck is adorned with a garland. Her beloved is full of splendor, who tore apart Bakasura, the demon stork. She who is the woman of the one who held the Govardhana mountain. He plays the flute with tender fingers, while the arm bands make jingling noise. She with the beautiful ears, who has won over Krishna. She whose palms are like a lotus, whose gem-studded earrings jingle at the rhyme of frolicking with Krishna. She savors those beautiful moments. During commotion caused by a group of young maidens in circle, dancing cowboys also joined the circle. Radha and Krishna enjoy the bliss of togetherness. O Radha, who enjoys the emotionally flavorful dance of the cowherds, who takes great comfort in receiving the grace of being in the mind of Krishna. Saptaratna Kruti.
माधव हृदय केलिनी माधव हृदय केलिनी मधुरी पुसमदन वदन मधुपे जय 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 माधव हृदय केलिनी
धड़ं गुतट धिगुतट तधिं भिन्न तुमता धी त रे त ध न ताम धी त रे त ध न ताम त रे त ध न ताम त तधिंगे न तुम त धी तत्त धन தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தகத்த திங்கிண்ண தும் தத்தி தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தி தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தத்திங்கிண்ண தும் தக்க தி தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தி தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தகதிங்கிண்ண தும் தத்தி தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தி தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தத்திங்கிண்ண தும் தக்க தி தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தி தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தட்டித்த தண்ண தாம் தகதிங்கிண்ண தும் தத்தி தட்டித்த தி தட்டித்த தக்க தி தட்டித்த தி தட்டித்த தட்டித்த தி தட்டித்த தும் தட்டித்த நம் தட்டித்த தட்டித்த தண்ண தஜுண்டு ததிமி தத்தித்த கிடதக தரிகிடதும் தக்க தித்த கிடதக தரிகிடதும் கிடதக தித்த கிடதக தரிகிடதும் தித்த கிடதக தரிகிடதும் தித்த கிடதக தரிகிடதும் தித்த கிடதக தரிகிடதும் த கிடதக தரிகிடதும் தத்த கிடதக தரிகிடதும் தக் கிடதக தரிகிடதும் கிடதக தரிகிடதும் கிடதக தரிகிடதும் கிடதக தரிகிடதும் தரிகிடதும் தத்தரிகிடதும் தத்தரிகிடதும் தத்
மாதவ ஹிருதய கேளினி மதுரி பூச மதன வதன மதுபே ஜய மாதவ ஹிருதய கேளினி மதுரி பூச மதன வதன மதுபே ஜய மாதவ ஹிருதய கேளினி மதுரி பூச மதன வதன மதுபே ஜய மாதவ ஹிருதய கேளினி மதுரி பூச மதன வதன மதுபே ஜய மாதவ ஹிருதய கேளினி 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 மதுரி பூச மதன வதன மதுபே ஜய மாதவ ஹிருதய கேளினி மதுரி பூச மதன வதன மதுபே ஜய மாதவ ஹிருதய கேளினி மதுரி பூச மதன வதன மதுபே ஜய மாதவ ஹிருதய கேளினி மதுரி பூச மதன வதன மதுபே ஜய மாதவ ஹிருதய கேளினி
ಧಳ್ಳಂಗು ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಗು ತ ಧಿಂಗಿಣ್ಣ ತುಂಬ ಧಿನ್ನಂ ತದ್ದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕದ ಧಣ್ಣ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕದಿ ಧುಣ್ಣು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತುಂ ಧಿಮ್ಮಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕನ ತದ್ದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ಧಣ್ಣ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ಧುಣ್ಣು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತ ಕಿಡತಕ ತರಿಗಿಡ ತುಂ ತಕ ಧಿನ್ನಂ ತದ್ದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕದ ಧಣ್ಣ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕದಿ ಧುಣ್ಣು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ತುಂ ಧಿಮ್ಮಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕನ ತದ್ದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ಧಣ್ಣ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ಧುಣ್ಣು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕದ ಕಿಡತಕ ತರಿಗಿಡ ತುಂ ಧಿನ್ನಂ ತದ್ದಿತ ಧಣ್ಣತ ಝುಣ್ಣುತ ತತ್ತಿತ್ತ ಧಣ್ಣತ ಝುಣ್ಣುತ ಧಿಮ್ಮಿ ತತ್ತರಿಗಿಡ ತುಂ ಧಿನ್ನಂ ತತ್ತಿತ್ತ ಧಣ್ಣತ ಝುಣ್ಣುತ ತತ್ತಿತ್ತ ಧಣ್ಣತ ಝುಣ್ಣುತ ಧಿಮ್ಮಿ ತತ್ತರಿಗಿಡ ತುಂ ನಂ ತತ್ತಿ ಧಣ್ಣ ಝುಣ್ಣು ಧಿಮ್ಮಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಕತ ಕಿಡತಕ ತರಿಗಿಡ ತುಂ ಕಿಡತಕ ತರಿಗಿಡ తరికిట తుం తక్క దిగ్గు కిటతక తరికిట తుం తక్క దిగ్గు కిటతక తరికిట తుం
మాధవ హృదయం కేళిని మధురి కుసమదన వదన మధువే జయ మాధవ హృదయ కేళిని గీతోపమాన వేణుగాన నాద సులయ రసికే రసాలయ గీతోపమాన వేణుగాన నాద సులయ రసికే రసాలయ గీతోపమాన వేణుగాన గీతోపమాన వేణుగాన గీతోపమాన వేణుగాన నాద సులయ రసికే రసాలయ నానావిధ పుష్పితాగ్ర సుగంధలతాని గుంజర మందిర సదనే నానావిధ పుష్పితాగ్ర సుగంధలతాని గుంజర మందిర సదనే గీతోపమాన వేణుగాన నాద సులయ రసికే రసాలయ నానావిధ పుష్పితాగ్ర సుగంధలతాని గుంజర మందిర సదనే నానావిధ పుష్పితాగ్ర సుగంధలతాని గుంజర మందిర సదనే గీతోపమాన వేణుగాన నాద సులయ రసికే రసాలయ నానావిధ పుష్పితాగ్ర సుగంధలతాని గుంజర మందిర సదనే నానావిధ పుష్పితాగ్ర సుగంధలతాని గుంజర మందిర సదనే మాధవ హృది కేళిని మధురి పూసమదన వదన మధుపే జయ మాధవ హృది కేళిని మాధవ హృది కేళిని రాధే రసయుత रसयुत रास विलासे
तत्तरि किट धन किट झुंड किट कडग दरगडदोम तरि धन धन झुंड झुंड धिमी कडग दरगडदोम तोम तरि किट तक धिम धन किट तक तुम झुंड किट तक कडग दरगडदोम कडग दरगडदोम कडग दरगडदोम तोम धिम तरि किट तक धिम धिम धन किट तक कडग दरगडदोम कडग दरगडदोम तक कडग दरगडदोम तोम तरि तक झंडू धिम तरि तक झंडू तक कडग दरगडदोम धिम तरि तक झंडू तुम तरि तक झंडू तक कडग दरगडदोम कडग दरगडदोम कडग दरगडदोम कडग दरगडदोम तच्छम तगचम तक कडग दरगडदोम तक कडग दरगडदोम तक कडग दरगडदोम तच्छम तकझम तक दिको कडग दरगडदोम तक दिको कडग दरगडदोम तक दिको कडग दरगडदोम
राधे रसयुत रास विलासे 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 पामग मगरि गरि ससानि रे ग द पमग मरि पामग मगरि गरि ससानि रे ग द पमग मरि राधे रसयुत रास विलासे राधे रसयुत रास विलासे राधे रसयुत रास विलासे श्रीहरि प्रेमाखण्ड मण्डन साम्राज्य अधिपते श्रीहरि प्रेमाखण्ड मण्डन साम्राज्य अधिपते राधे रसयुत रास विलासे राधे रसयुत रास विलासे रसयुत रास विलासे राधे रसयुत रास विलासे सप्तविंशति मुक्तमालिक शोभित कंदरे मधुकर सप्तविंशति मुक्तमालिक शोभित कंदरे मधुकर राधे रसयुत रस विलासे राधे रसयुत रस रसयुत रसविलासे राधे रसयुत रसविलासे राधे रसयुत रसविलासे निंदित सारसरिपुकिरण धवल प्रदनविकसितोज्ज्वलयुत मनसि च निंदित सारस रिपुकिरण धवल प्रदनविकसितोज्ज्वलयुत मनसि च राधे रसयुत रसविलासे राधे रसयुत नटनाद्भुतकं प्रहार समान चामीकर सरसिजकरदल मृदुताल कनकनरव मणिवलय जगधर गोप वधूजनकुतुक नटनाद्भुतकं प्रहार समान चामीकर सरसिजकरदल मृदुताल कनकनरव मणिवलय राधे रसयुत रसविलासे राधे रसयुत रसविलासे सासनि निगदप निनिगदप गदप दप पमगरि गमपदानि स गगनि स ररि सनि गसानि रपपदनि स सरिनि सदनि पद राधे रसयुत रसविलासे राधे रसयुत रसविलासे राधे रसयुत रसविलासे करतल कमले रति समये जित माधव मणिमय कुंडल खेलन सुकर्णिके प्रपीतत सुभाषिते श्रुतियुगले सरस रस रसने करतल कमले श्रुति समये जित माधव मणिमय कुंडल खेलन सुकर्णिके प्रपीतत सुभाषित श्रुतियुगले सरस रस रसने राधे रसयुत रसविलासे राधे रसयुत रसविलासे सरि गरि सनि रि सनि द सनि द पमग सा सनि द पमग नि द पमग मरि गमप गनि द रसयुत रसविलासे राधे रसयुत रसविलासे समधिक नव नव व्रज तरुणी जन चला चलन टन कोलाहल समये कृतरूषित माधव सहिते मुनि मनसमपि कलिलतनडन निरवधि सुखनाद निमग्न हृदये सदये अत्यद्भुतानाय केलिवलस चतुरे भावित त्रिभुवन मधुर सरसिगे मधुकर राधे रसयुत रसविलासे हरिस्मरण सुखकर प्रसादे हरिस्मरण सुखकर प्रसादे मनोमुदित लीला विनोदे हरिनामुपगोहित संग्रहितामपि शस्त्रजगन रुचिरकनकवसने मृदुवचने माधव हृदि केलिनि मधुरिपु समदन वदन मधुपे जय माधव हृदि केलिनि माधव हृदि केलिनि माधव
Ladies and gentlemen, I think Sarika needs another huge round of applause. And now, let us hear from the proud parents, Lakshmi and Tarak Yarrabolu.
Good evening, everyone. We want to sincerely thank everyone for attending this event and bless our daughter Sarika on the occasion of an important milestone in her life. As parents, this is a proud moment and a lifetime memory for us. Firstly, I would like to thank Sarika's guru, Usha Bulusu Garu. She is a passionate and dedicated teacher. Despite the pandemic and other challenges, she taught Sarika over the past 5 years. She helped and nurtured Sarika to grow in her classical dance journey, making her what she is today. None of this is possible without the guidance and support of Usha Guru's guru, Guru Dr. Sridhara and Neela ma'am. They have been a strong support for Usha Garu and Sarika and us parents from the beginning. We greatly respect both and would like to thank them sincerely for their guidance and patience and encouragement. Finally, we want to say a few words to our beloved daughter Sarika. Sarika Arangetram is a big challenge and the dream of every Bharatanatyam student. And you are fulfilling of those a big dream today. You are here after a long journey of relentless hard work, commitment, and dedication. And we are so proud of you as any other parent. We want you to enjoy every step of your dance today. Thank you for sharing this joy of dance with us. And we wish you the very best.
Hello everyone. We are very delighted to see you all today. It's a very special day for us. My contribution for this whole journey is very little. My wife, Lakshmi, did a very hard work to make this happen. We are very happy to see Sarika made it a milestone. Success does not come very easy, which need passion, dedication, persistence, and you have to be very resilient and ready to face challenges. We as the parents feel Sarika has some of these abilities to achieve what we are witnessing today so far. We hope she continues to keep the qualities to reach the goal of her life with our and your support. Thank you every one of you for coming and bless our daughter. And special thank to again Guru Usha Garu and Guru Dr. Sridhara and his wife Dr. Miss Leela Madam and Professor Flores and Dr. Veena Prasad being our Chief of Honor, Miss Debbie Kastner as a Sarika's teacher in art, and I also have my special thanks to my parents. Unfortunately, they could not be here today, but they literally worked hard to helped us to be here to here. And as my in-laws, they came all the way from India to bless our daughter and to witness her dance. And my brother and his family from Phoenix, another brother and sister-in-law from Port Arthur, my aunt and uncle from Port Arthur as well, and also several friends who drove from out of state as well from Louisiana and different states, including different cities, including Dallas and San Antonio and Houston, and also other friends, local friends who helped to help this event, including Archana, who is supportive from the beginning of this journey, and Sushil, Ravi, Sudarshan, and Shekhar, and Veena, Murli, Manju, Praveen, and Rajan. Also, whoever helped us to appreciate for help. And also special thanks to Mohan and Rahul from San Antonio. Thanks to Mr. Sean Meredith, who is the director of this hall, and also his team for arranging this program. And special thanks to our photographer and videographer from Houston, and also special thanks to friends who could not make it today. And let's enjoy the rest of the performance. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi and Tarak. You all should really be very proud parents. Sarika has done a fantastic job so far. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce our first guest of honor today, Dr. Jose Flores, who is a faculty in Texas A&M, a School of Music, but is also Sarika's violin teacher, and she really wanted him to be here today. He has a symphony program after this, but he's still here to be there for her. Dr. Jose Flores is a great advocate of orchestral music education, an accomplished professional violinist, and an experienced conductor and clinician. He has performed in New York, Texas, Arizona, and Pennsylvania. Internationally, his career expands to countries such as South Korea, Italy, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, and Venezuela. He has been a professor of violin at Texas A&M University Corpus Christi since 2006 and a director of orchestral studies since 2012 until 2020. He is a permanent guest faculty at the Switzerland International Music Academy in Europe, where he teaches violin, viola, and chamber music. He holds a Doctor of Musical Arts degree from the University of Arizona and a Master and Bachelor of Music from the Aaron Copland School of Music in New York. He is a violinist with the Victoria Symphony, the Corpus Christi Symphony, and the Kingsville Symphony. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a Texas-style welcome to Dr. Jose Flores.
That's a nice introduction. Hello. I don't have a prepared speech, sort of, because I really didn't know exactly what to expect tonight. Probably some of you that know the family some way or the other, they invite you to a recital by her daughter, and yes, it's going to be a dance recital, but I had an idea of what I was going to find today, but not exactly. As the cousins expressed and other members of the family about who Sarika is. Yes, she came to my violin lesson and she's a very shy girl, but there was some character inside her that made me think this is a special person. And I met her, I saw her, the first time I saw her really that I was aware of how she is was when she performed a dance at Texas A&M for an international event. And then Lakshmi approached me about her violin, and I told her, you know, I will teach her because she's special. If somebody can perform like that as a dancer, is an artist. So teaching her violin is another aspect of her artistry that I could develop, and I felt that that was worth it. So I am basically gonna probably give a perspective to the audience for those of us that are outside the cultural meaning of this event. Because first of all, it's beautiful that we are here in the United States and we come from many different countries, and we share with each other our different aspects of the country where we come from. For example, tonight I'm performing a concert at Texas A&M with the Corpus Christi Symphony celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and we are sharing pieces from different countries. Among others, there is a piece in the program from my country, Venezuela, that is very iconic. And one of the orchestra members, who is a friend of mine from Venezuela, is playing a traditional instrument. So we're going to share that with an audience that is not used to this kind of music, this kind of sounds. And this is something that is pretty much what's happening today for us who are not used to or familiar with this kind of dance. But there is something in common between this event and my regular life as an artist, which is this is an artistic performance. This is something that all artists share in common. We share the dedication that it takes to put a performance together. We share the craftsmanship that takes to perform at this mastery level. When we perform in front of an audience, like I have these comments all the time that I play my violin and people tell me, you are so talented, as if I was born like that. Well, yeah, I got some talent for music, it's true. Sarika has talent for dance, but her mentors are the ones that work that talent into every motion that she makes on the stage. Every single gesture is worked out as a craft. If you move a finger like this, that is taught. If you move your head like that, that is taught. There are exercises for that. You have to practice that. The movement of the feet. Everything is a craft that is worked out by her mentors and gurus over years. For what I understand, so far, 5 years. So, what is the purpose for an artist? What is the ultimate artistic achievement? For me, I'm still searching for it, but I know what I'm looking for, and that's what when I present myself in front of an audience, what you have to perceive is that what you are presenting to the audience is something natural, something that is effortless, something that you just come from your heart, but it's not, it's learned. But that's what we have to achieve as an artist. Now think about that. How do you make something so artificial in your life? In my case, play the violin. Playing the violin is an instrument that, first of all, you put on your shoulder this way. There's nothing in your life that you do like this. Nothing, absolutely nothing. You, on the piano, you sit like this, you can say like, okay, this is like sitting in the dinner table. Like that, okay? But a trumpet, it could be a toy. You know, I'm talking about posture. They have other problems. As, you know, every instrument has their own problem, but I'm talking specifically about what I do. The first time I held a violin on my shoulder for a few minutes, the next day I was sore on my neck. It hurts. And I was like, okay, I didn't expect that. And over the years, I learned that they say in English, no pain, no gain. So I kept going because there is something that we all artists, we have inside, which is an extreme passion for what we do. We love it. We love it sometimes from day one. Sometimes we grow to love it. In my case, was from day one. It was immediate. What I wasn't expecting was that it was going to be so difficult to find the mastery. What I had in my head, which is I want to play this instrument beautifully. I want it to sound beautiful, and it was not happening. And it didn't happen for many, many years. I could almost tell you that it's only recently, after more than 35 years playing the violin, that I feel that I'm enjoying playing the violin and getting the sounds that I'm getting from it. It took me that long. For other people, take a little less time. But however, it took a lot of hours, a lot of instruction, a lot of traveling. Like Sarika has to go to San Antonio. I travel many places, searching for instruction, different teachers, different opinions, people with different perspectives, read a lot, found my own ways. And over the years, I became something they call a professional musician. But then I teach music now to young people. What would be the purpose of this? If you're not going to be a professional musician, should we do this? Every single student that comes to us should be an accomplished artist for life and dedicate their life to whatever art that you are teaching. I don't think that's the purpose. Some of them will. In my case, I was exposed, which I think exposure to the art is the most important thing for everyone. But I think the main purpose of exposing young people to arts is so that they walk into an artist's shoes at least for a period of time in their lives. If it is 5 to 10 years, and then they don't do it ever again, that person is changed forever. Being an artist, even if it is for a short period of time, changes your life forever. because when you are doing something like this, it comes from the physical part of being an artist. If you are a painter, you actually have to train your muscles to paint, your eyes, your brain. If you are a musician, you have to control your fingers. You have to develop an oral skill that nobody else has. All these things change your body from the inside out and from the outside in. It's an interaction with yourself that nothing else will give you. And I relate to Sarika because when I was young, I had my secret life with my violin. I would go to school and not many people knew I was a musician. Because in my country, by the way, I'm from Venezuela, in my country, the music programs are outside the school. And so, I don't know if Sarika's friends from school are here, but I'm sure they have no idea what a great artist she is. What I saw today, even for me, and I see her almost every week for violin lessons, is amazing to see that she has this strength and these skills that for me, as a fellow artist, I know what is behind it. And I hope the rest of the recital, you enjoy the evening and think about the amount of dedication and inner strength that Sarika has to do what she's doing tonight. And finally, the parents. When you are a young person without the support of your parents specifically, none of this is possible. So for both Lashmi and Tarak, I give my big appreciation as a fellow artist for supporting your daughter. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Flores. And now to introduce our next guest of honor, Dr. Veena Prasad. Guru Dr. Veena Prasad is a trained psychologist, a classical Indian music and Veena teacher from San Antonio. She learned music from her grandfather and great-uncle. She has taught music to students from diverse backgrounds. Along with vocal, she has taught keyboard, veena, and music composition. She encourages her students to be proficient in different songs, and she sings Buddhist chants, performs all Hindu rituals, and sings wedding songs in various Indian languages. She believes strongly that music, dance, or any art forms is the best way to attain spirituality. She works with students individually while helping students grow. I'm sorry, in all domains of their lives. She was a success coach in Texas A&M Corpus Christi Nursing School prior to her present position as faculty at UT Health Long School of Medicine, San Antonio. In her role as a behavioral health consultant, she supports medical residents and fellows by providing tools for their well-being and counsels clients in her private practice. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome a very dear friend and neighbor, Dr. Veena Prasad from San Antonio.
Good evening, namaste. It's such an honor to speak in front of you today and to share some of my thoughts on this very special occasion. The occasion is so special because it's dance lineage or Guru Shishya Parampara taking place right in front of us. Sanskrit grades teachers based on their impact on students. And as far as I know, Greek is another one that does the same thing. The teacher who gives you information only is called adhyapak. The one who imparts knowledge combined with information is upadhyaya. The one who imparts skills is acharya. The one who is able to give an insight into any subject is called pandit. The master who has a futuristic view, a vision, and teaches you to think in that manner is called drishta. The superior master who is able to impart wisdom in you, in all of us, is guru. Similarly, in ancient Greece, Plutarch provided guidelines who could be called an ultimate teacher. I would have no hesitation to say that Srimati Usha is fulfilling the role of guru as she trains each and every student. Today, it's also such a pleasure for me to be here to see Usha's second student, Arangetram, on this day. And this is another feature in the list of accomplishments as she navigates different roles as guru, mother, and a person who is always willing to be there to help people in need. Many years ago, I had approached Usha. I am on the board of Refugee Center in San Antonio, so I wanted the Nepalese girls to learn some dance and perform for Asian Festival. So I asked Usha, and she had a full schedule, but she had no hesitation, and she said, sure, I'll be happy to do that. She's always willing to support, and she has such a low key to her. She's so understated. She just does her part, no expectation. That's Usha. Where did she get that from? She emulates her guru, Dr. Sridhara, and gets unconditional support from Dr. Neela Patel. Both Neela and Sridhara have noticed her dedication to dance, Usha's dedications to dance, and her teaching abilities, so they encouraged her to start her own school. This is a statement to duties of a guru who sees every student as who they are. I still remember the conversation I had with Sridhara as the day Usha named her school and started her school. And Neela and Sridhara were the proud parents. And they nurture each student as their own child and provides overall security and comfort for each student so that they can thrive and blossom into great dancers and just love this art form. Actually, our daughter is one of the lucky ones to have enjoyed learning and being nurtured from them. Also, Sridhara is a true guru and a drishta who has a vision for his students, and he encourages them to start their own schools so this wonderful art form can reach many in all the communities. And Neela is right behind Sridhara, and she's always supporting each student. There are so few who have such a vision for their students. Because of this vision, so many of his students have their own schools, and he provides amazing music. You all have enjoyed the music, I'm sure. Some of his students are performing internationally because they want to perform. Just like our previous guest said, what role do music and dance play in our lives? Learning all art forms activate our deep brain areas responsible for emotions, memory, and social interactions, and trigger a flow state which makes way for intuitive neural network. Of course, music and dance have been fundamental part of human experience since humans have evolved. The interaction has given rise to communities and cultures. This is a way for us to keep this art form thriving in many parts of this world. Musicians and dancers reflects us our much quicker than non-musicians. Dance is a flow when the dancer is involved fully, which we saw in Sarika today. There's a relaxed state of mind which gives to meditative state for the dancer and the audience. And what about parents who run all over with their children? Dance, music, piano, violin. How do children succeed in these activities? Three group of people come into play other than the student herself. One is Guru and the parent alliance. I can see Sarika's parents and Usha. They have formed like a family. And the second is students' dedication that can be fostered by Guru's role in an overall development of a child's personality. It's not just dance, music, but it's lesson in life's commitment, dedication, and values. Then there is audience and community and belonging. The bigger responsibility lies in us as a community that we can play in each child's life. We encourage them by attending music and dance performances. I am willing to say it's our ethical and moral obligation to support each student and encourage them by attending performances and encourage them. I almost do not miss any Arangetrams. If I am not there, I at least watch online. After all, this is a productive way one can keep our culture alive. And also, this is a way to encourage them to learn music, dance, to express themselves. This is a philosophy that needs nurturing. Sarika, thank you so much for a wonderful performance, and I'm also very grateful for her parents to have provided this role. And I wish you all a wonderful future and enjoy this journey and make this, you will continue this parampara from Kaveri Natya Yoga to Usha Bulusu and now Sarika. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Veena. And so now, we've heard a lot about Kaveri Natya Yoga and Guru Dr. Sridhara Yarrabolu. For us, I think the best part of this is being grandparents. And I was just saying, like, as grandparents, for us, it's easier. You can do whatever you want with the kids and then send them back to the parents. So let us hear from Guru, Dr. Sridhara Yarrabolu.
We had a wonderful performance by Sarika Yarrabolu, and as Neela said, as grandparents, it's truly a delight. Because as parents, you expect more of your children, but when you are the grandparent, anything is superb. And when a grandchild like Sarika does well, it is really overwhelmingly pleasuresome. Congratulations, Sarika. Keep up this, being the best in whatever you do. And we are also proud of Usha, our student, now an independent teacher in her own right, for having worked diligently with Sarika to make her a good dancer and also a good support. Like a godmother, she has taken every responsibility in training her and nurturing her and presenting her today. So when I learned in India, teaching was always teacher-centric. Means if the teacher was in a good mood, the teacher taught, otherwise you didn't even have classes. So we didn't have any rights as such. We just hoped the day would be good when the teacher would be in a good mood and teach us. Of course, there were very good days and not so good days. But now as teachers, especially here, it's very student-centric. A teacher has to adjust students' life, their challenges, limited time that's available to us. So it's extremely challenging for an Indian classical dance teacher in US to train a student because the availability is challenging. In India, A child goes 4 to 5 times a week. Here we get the student once a week. But we are not complaining. We are happy that children do 10 things and plus the art and take it in their stride. And as Veena said, is the gurus, teachers, or acharyas, or the instructors, it's our duty to be the current link. The Indian art has gone through thousands of years of challenges and survival. I think at each level, every teacher did their best to make the chain strong. Even to this day, it continues. Currently, we are the teachers, and Sarika's generation will take over in doing it. And this is the way to thank all the teachers. Need not be dance. Any teacher who has extreme challenges. Sometimes the job may look not so exciting, but still for the love of teaching, for the love of holding the society together by showing the kindness, the love, the concern, the care to keep the humanity and make every day better. We salute all the teachers and thank you all for being here.
A little bit introduction to Guru Usha Bulusu. She is the founder, director of Rasa School of Indian Performing Arts. She has been Dr. Sridhara's student for more than a decade. She has also learned from other gurus in Bharatanatyam. She went for an intense workshop to Guru Rama Vaidyanathan. She has learned from the late Guru Bhanumati. She's learned from Guru Janaki Rangarajan. This is a trail. So though she is a guru and teacher, she still keeps her mind open to constant learning like her own guru, Dr. Sridhara. She was motivated and encouraged by us, so we literally pushed her because we know what talent she has in bringing out the best in each and every student. And we really saw that in Sarika today. So without further ado, let us hear from Guru Usha Bulusu.
Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Namaste Sabha. Greetings to one and all. First, thanking God above, my parents and family, my Guru, Dr. Shida Akihabalu and Guru Manila Ma'am, for all the strength they all bestow upon me to be able to stand here and talk as Sarika's teacher. I feel blessed and honored for being Sarika's Yarrabolu's teacher. A teacher cannot ask for an outstanding student like her. Sarika is an excellent student. She's soft, gentle, kind, and very respectful of all elders. Sarika started her dance journey inspired by her little sister, Siri. She was a quick learner, as she was a dancer as such. She showed interest in Arangetram, looking at her friends, Sunidhi and Aarti. 3 years back, she started her Arangetram journey, and here we see her hard work. Sarika is born with expressive ability. She could do her abhinaya or expression very easily. I did not have to work much with her. To a soft-spoken girl like her, I had to get her to be a little bold, which you will see in the second half of the show. I did my Arangetram in 2017, and journey of teaching started from then on. Guru and my Guru Ma both suggested that I commit to dance teaching. I started teaching some classes in Kaveri Natya Yoga. I was given opportunity and responsibility to coordinate performances at association and libraries. I was given independent charge of KNY Corpus Christi as the primary teacher here. I also started teaching independently in San Antonio and have a number of students learning from me. My school's registered name is Rasa, School of Indian Performing Arts. I seek your blessings and support in this art journey. I'm also thankful to all the students and parents who have trusted me and learned under me. Some are as young as 5 years, and some are ladies who loved dance since they were young, but are trying to give themselves a chance to learn dance now. I'm thankful to all my friends and family who support me in this journey. I'm thankful to all dear Rasikas for being here to support me, Sarika, and her parents, Lakshmi and Tarak Yarrabolu. Thank you so much for entrusting me with Sarika. The path is always challenging, but I'm glad we worked together for an amazing day together. I'm thankful and grateful to Corpus Christi Temple and parents here who have welcomed me wholeheartedly. It was a great pleasure driving back and forth to come teach kids here. It was quite joyful experience. I wasn't tired much. COVID challenged us with in-person classes. I appreciate the support and commitment of parents and students for online classes. I would love to come and experience the joy of in-person classes soon based on interest and commitment from students and parents. We will be having another Arangetram next year in Corpus. Samita Buchireddy, please take this as an invitation for another Rasa Arangetram. Hope to see you all there. Thank you all once again for the love and trust. Without further delay, let us watch the second half of the program. Namaste.
Before we begin the second half, Lakshmi and Tarak Yarrabolu want me to announce that there will be dinner after the program in the cafeteria that's behind this building. So now let's begin the second half. The next item is Soham Damaru in Raga Basanta Bahar, Tala Rupaka. This composition is the cosmic sound of creation from Lord Shiva's Damaru. Shiva's drum beats. Vibrations emanating from it echo from the mountains and valleys. The rivers sway with beats, and the three worlds rejoice. Damaru vibration is synonymous with the creation. This is the gift given to us by Parameshwara, and it makes our phenomenal world. Soham.
कारक सारे पर झूम रहे सरिता सर भुवन त्रय तारे सोहम हर डमर बाजे उसके सुर तारों के सुख कारक झारे पर झूम रहे सरिता सर भुवन त्रय तारे सोहम हर डमर बाजे ढमरू
ತರಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಕ ತುಂ ತ ತುಂ ತ ತುಂ ಗಿಡದಕ ತರಗಿಡ ತುಂ ತಕ್ಕ ಧನ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಕ ತುಂ ತ ತುಂ ತ ತುಂ ತರಗಿಡ ಗಿಡದಕ ತುಂ ತಕ್ಕ ಜಂಡು ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಕ ತುಂ ತ ತುಂ ತ ತುಂ ಗಿಡದಕ ತರಗಿಡ ತುಂ ತಕ್ಕ ತಿಮಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಕ ತುಂ ತ ತುಂ ತ ತುಂ ತರಗಿಡ ಗಿಡದಕ ತುಂ 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 ತರಿ ತುಂ ತುಂ ತನ್ನ ತುಂ ತುಂ ತಣ್ಣು ತುಂ ತುಂ ತತಿಮಿ ತುಂ ತರಿ ತುಂ ತನ್ನ ತುಂ ತಣ್ಣು ತುಂ ತತಿಮಿ ತರಿ ತನ್ನ ತಣ್ಣು ತತಿಮಿ ಸೋಹಂ ಡಮರು ಬಾಜೆ ಸೋ ಡಮರು ಬಾಜೆ ದಿಮಿ 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 ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ದಿಮಿ 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 ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ಸೋಹಂ ಡಮರು ಬಾಜೆ ಹಂ ಸೋ ಡಮರು ಬಾಜೆ ದಿಮಿ 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 ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ದಿಮಿ 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 ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ಡಮರು ಬಾಜೆ ದಿಮಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ಡಮರು ಬಾಜೆ ದಿಮಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ ಸೋ ಹಂ ಹಂ ಸೋ ತತುಂ ತತುಂ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ ತತುಂ ತತುಂ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ ತತುಂ ತತುಂ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ ಸೋ ಹಂ ಹಂ ಸೋ ತತುಂ ತತುಂ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ ತತುಂ ತತುಂ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ ತತುಂ ತತುಂ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ ಸೋ ಹಂ ಹಂ ಸೋ ತತುಂ ತತುಂ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ ತತುಂ ತತುಂ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ ತತುಂ ತತುಂ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತುಂ
सोहम हर डमर बाजे सोहम हर डमर बाजे डमरू बाजे डमरू ओंकारानाद डमरू ओंकारानाद परमेश्वर का प्रसाद डमरू ओंकारानाद परमेश्वर का प्रसाद उसके ही महिमा से गिरि कंबर कारे उसके ही महिमा से गिरि कंबर कारे डमरू ओंकारानाद परमेश्वर का प्रसाद उसके ही महिमा से गिरि कंबर कारे सोहम हर डमरू बाजे सोहम हर डमरू बाजे उसके सुर तारों के सुख कारक तारे पर झूम रहे सरिता सर भुवन त्रय सारे सोहम हर डमरू बाजे डमरू बाजे डमरू बाजे
Javali Appadurku Lonaitine in Raga Khamas Tala Chatushra Eka. The composer is Pattapi Ramaya. Javalis have become well known and an integral part of the Bharatanatyam repertoire in the last 2 centuries. The term still remains enigmatic. There are 2 different interpretations about the content and nature of Javalis. Some hold them sacred compositions as reflecting the yearning of the Jivatma for the Paramatma or union with God, while others treat them as romantic compositions. In this Javli, the heroine tells her Sakhi or friend that she has become a subject of scandal. She talks about her temptations and fickle-mindedness. This Javli depicts the heroine going in search of the hero, whom she claims to be a childhood friend. Sarika will now demonstrate some gestures for us to follow along. Sarika? I am the subject of a scandal because of fickle-mindedness, without doing anything wrong. Which wretched one has spread rumors about me? When I went to his palace, together with my friends, to see the entertainment, people spread rumors that he is my boyfriend. Having seen my lord on the way, I smiled. People of the town call me with names, such as a woman of loose character, they spread rumors that I was pleasingly united with the virtuous Lord Talavanesha. One who bestows boons. From my childhood, I know him, and he is a good person. They spread rumors that I was united with him. Appaduru kullo naitine.
Appaduru kullo naitine, appaduru kullo naitine, appaduru kullo naitine, appaduru kullo naitine, chapala chitamu chetane, appaduru kullo naitine. Chabala chitamu chetane, appaduru kullo naitine. Chabala chitamu chetane, appaduru kullo naitine. Ye papi na pai dorenu gani, ye papi na ಅತನಿ ಬೆಡಕೆಗಿತೆ ವಾಡುನ ಚೆಲಿ ಗಾನನೆ ಕೂಡಿ ಅತನಿ ಬೆಡಕೆಗಿತೆ ವಾಡುನ ಚೆಲಿ ಗಾನನೆ ಅಪರೂಪೋ ಉಲ್ಲೋನೈತಿನಿ ಚಪಲ ಚಿತ್ತಮು ಚೇತನೆ ಅಪರೂಪೋ ಉಲ್ಲೋನೈತಿನಿ ಸಾರೆ ಗುಣ ಸಾಮಿನಿ ದಾರಿನಿ ಕನಿ ನವ್ವಿದೆ ಸಾರೆ ಗುಣ ಸಾಮಿನಿ ದಾರಿನಿ ಕನಿ ನವ್ವಿದೆ ಜಾರಿನಿಯನಿ ಊರಿಬರಲು ಜಾರಿನಿಯನಿ ಊರಿಬರಲು వేరే పేరడి నన్ను పిలుచుత జారినియని ఊరివరను వేరే పేరడి నన్ను పిలుచుత అపగురు పులోనైతిని చపల చిత్తము చేతనే అపగురు పులోనైతిని చిరుత నాటి నుండిన గురుతూచ గుణవంతుడే చిరుత నాటి నుండిన గురుతూచ గుణవంతుడ వరద తాళవనే శని తోడు సరస మాడు సుగుడితే ವರದ ತಾಳವನೆ ಶನಿ ತೋಳು ಸರಸ ಮಾಡು ಸುಗೂಡಿತನರಿ ಅಪರೂಪೋ ಉಲ್ಲೋನೈತಿನಿ ಚಪಲ ಚಿತ್ತಮು ಚೇತನೆ ಅಪರೂಪೋ ಉಲ್ಲೋನೈತಿನಿ ಉಲ್ಲೋನೈತಿನಿ ಉಲ್ಲೋನೈತಿನಿ
The next item is a Tilana in Raga Shankarabharana Tala Adi, a fast-paced, rhythm-based item as a fitting finale to a Bharatanatyam repertoire. Tilana.
ತದನ ಧೀಂ ತನ ದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದ ನಿದು ತದೀರನ ನದೀಂ ತನ ದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದ ನಿದು ತದೀರನ ನದೀಂ ತನದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದ ನಿದು ತದೀರನ ನದೀಂ ತನದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದನಿದುಂ ತದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದಿಂ ತನದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದನಿದುಂ ತದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದಿಂ ತನದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದನಿದುಂ ತದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದಿಂ ತನದೀರನ ನದಿರ್ದನಿದುಂ nadirdaani tum tadirana nadirdim tanadirana 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 nadirdaani tum ததீரன நதிர்தீம் தனதீரன நதிர்தனிதும் 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 ததீரன நதிர்தனி தோன்றுதனி தன்னோம் தனதிரன நோதிருதித்தில் ஜனதன திரக திரக நதிர்தனி தோன்றுதனி தன்னோம் தனதிரன நோதிருதித்தில் ஜனதன திரக திரக தித்தில்லான தனதிரன திரன திரம் கிருதகதரிடம் தாம் கிருதகதரிடம் கிருதகதரிடம் தீம் தன்னதீரன நதிர்தனிதும் ததீரன நதிர்தீம் தனதீரன நீவேகதியனு ಚುನಮ್ಮಿನನುರ ನೀಗಿಂತ ಪರಮುಖ ಮೇಲರ ನೀವೇಗದಿಯನು ಚುನಮ್ಮಿನನುರ ನೀಗಿಂತ ಪರಮುಖ ಮೇಲರ నవ్యధీర్చినదు రక్షణ చూటకు మంచి సమయము నదు శ్రీరంగేశ నవ్యధీర్చి నన్ను రక్షణ చూటకు మంచి సమయము నదు శ్రీరంగేశ నీవేగదియను నమ్మిననుర నీకింత పరముఖమేలర నవ్యధీర్చినను రక్షణ చూటకు మంచి సమయము నదు శ్రీరంగేశ నదుర్ధని తొందృధని తనో తనదీర నౌదిర్దిత్తిల్లన తలదిరంగ దిరంగ నదుర్ధని తొందృధని తనో తనదిరన నౌదిర్దిత్తిల్లన తలదిరంగ దిరంగ దిత్తిల్లాన తలదిరన దిరన దిరం கிருதகதரிடம் தாம் கிருதகதரிடம் கிருதகதரிடம் தீம் தனதீரன நதிர்தனிதும் ததீரன நதிர்தீம் தனதீரன நதிர்தனிதும் ததீரன நதிர்தீம் தனதீரன நதிர்தனிதும் ததீரன நதிர்தீம் தனதீரன தனதீரன தனதீரன
Just as we begin with an invocation propitiating the gods, we end with gratitude with the Mangalam in Raga Revati. The performance ends with seeking forgiveness for all the misdeeds that can happen with body, mind, and actions. The Mangalam in Raga Revati.
कायेन वाचा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि नारायणायेति समर्पयामि श्रीमन् नारायणायेति समर्पयामि
Congratulations, Sarika. What an amazing performance. And now to honor and recognize your effort, Guru Usha Bulusu. We have watched her communicate with us through dance. Now let us listen to her voice. Let us hear the reflections from Sarika Yarrabolu.
Thank you, everyone, for coming here today. I cannot put into words how grateful I am to be able to perform in front of so many people that have shaped me into who I am today. I would like to start off by thanking all of my teachers from school who have taught me more than what the syllabus could ever teach. I'm so incredibly lucky to have learned and to be learning from these teachers, and to have them today is an honor for me. Next, I would like to thank all of my family members who have come here just to see me dance. Suguna Mama and Sunanda Mama, who have made me the most delicious foods for the past week, giving me more than enough energy to burn on stage. Thank you to all of my friends who came to support me, and those who could not come but are here watching online. Thank you to Sarika for saying such nice things that I never thought you could say about me. Thank you to Archana Aunty and Kalpana Aunty who helped backstage, and thank you to Archana Aunty. She helped us for the past few months a lot in what to expect, and I'm so grateful to that. Thank you to Aarti, who I have had the honor of dancing alongside of for all of these years. And speaking of which, thank you to Sanjana, Samhita, Sumedha, and Shivani for dancing with me. Thank you to all of my friends who have come here today. Again, sorry if I don't mention anyone. I really don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. Thank you to Mr. Sean and his team for making me feel comfortable dancing on stage with all of the beautiful lights. Thank you to Veena Aunty for making all of the decorations, and I'm really glad that they came out so beautifully, and I'm so grateful. Thank you to Miss Debbie, who has come to almost every single one of my performances, no matter the circumstances, and I don't know what I would do without that support, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you to Dr. Flores for giving such a beautiful speech and for inspiring me and giving me confidence. Thank you to Avina Prasad, ma'am, for saying such kind words and for being here today. Thank you to Yasmin, who helped us so much with the preparations, and I'm so glad for her to be here. I'd also like to thank Rita auntie, Kalyani auntie, Sweta auntie, and Archana auntie, because they gave us a place to learn Bharatanatyam, and without that, I would not be here today, and I don't know how to put into words because they gave us their home so we can learn how to dance, and that's so kind of them. Thank you to Neela auntie for being so generous and hospitable every time we meet her. Thank you to Dr. Sridhara sir for helping me realize that the purpose of Bharatanatyam is to enjoy it, and he has always been very kind and gentle and has taught me very well. And of course, thank you to Usha auntie. She has been a really great teacher. She's not only a teacher to me, but she's also caring, and a nurturing figure since the first day I walked into Bharatanatyam class. Whenever I would start feeling tired, she would always give me bananas and curd rice to make sure I have enough energy to finish. And she would always encourage me and help me gain more confidence through dancing. And she has always been a dedicated and supportive teacher, and she will always be my role model in dancing and in life. And of course, thank you so much, Amma and Nana and Siti, for supporting me through this journey and dealing with me and my stress outbursts. Any explanation will not suffice how much you've done for me. I'm so glad for everything you've done, and I love you guys so much. Most importantly, thank you to each and every person who's sitting here today. Your support is something that I feel so privileged and honored to have. And I know that it's not easy. In fact, it's really difficult to watch someone dance for over 1.5 hours. And I feel so incredibly lucky that all of you have sat through this performance for me today. I never thought that I would be able to stand here today in front of all of these impeccable people and talk about my journey through Bharatanatyam. I have to give credit to my younger sister, Siti, because I would have never joined without her. Almost 5 years ago, when Siti was only 5, my mom joined her in Bharatanatyam class. I had tried Bharatanatyam before when I was younger, but I didn't like it. So I didn't have any interest in it. But my mom thought that if I started doing Bharatanatyam, I could make some new friends because I always had I still do have a hard time like socializing and talking to people. And she never told me that, but I connected the dots in less than 5 seconds of arriving there. Fortunately, I did meet some really great people there, and of course, it took me a few weeks to rip apart the anxiety to talk to them, but I did, and I'm really glad I did. And I'm also really glad that I started Bharatanatyam. Bharatanatyam has given me a chance to transform into different characters and forget about all the problems in the world for a few minutes. Bharatanatyam has given me the courage and the ability to express myself and my feelings without any consequences other than some minor leg pain. When I dance, my mind becomes clear and peaceful, and it's as if I'm dreaming. Bharatanatyam is something that isn't about being the best or beating someone, but it's about celebrating a culture together as a community. And wherever life takes me, for the better or for the worse, the one thing that I will always have is Bharatanatyam, and I'm so grateful that I could share some of this magic with all of you today. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sarika. Congratulations, Sarika, once again. And thank you all for being such a wonderful audience. Please remember that dinner is in the cafeteria on the other side. We would like a picture with Sarika and her guru.
Yeah, you can come and have a picture with our daughter. Please come. And dinner will be in the back. Yeah.